All right, we are going to practice something a little bit different, but this is going to be a video that you will probably want to return back to and maybe save for later because it is a night, get ready for bed yoga practice. And here I am wearing my jammies, my Snuggie. We are going to unwind and down regulate from the day. So before you begin your practice, I just want to remind you that now is a great time to unplug from your phone, from technology to the degree that you can. I realize that you're here with me on YouTube, but um, unplug. Try your best to make a habit out of unplugging for 30 minutes before bed. If you have sleep challenges, then decreasing your technology or ending your use of screen time more than 30 minutes, at least 30 minutes before bedtime might perhaps help with that. Other things that might help. Using or infusing essential oils, particularly lavender, having a relaxing scent can create feelings of ease, can lower anxiety, and also help trigger your body through the senses to calm and to wind down. One last thing, particularly for this practice, is that we use breath to both upregulate and downregulate, depending on what we are looking for. And so using your breath to downregulate specifically necessitates that you lengthen the exhale. And so let's practice together a few breaths that specifically have a longer exhale than inhale. And so we're going to do a 3-4 breath. So that's an inhale for 3 seconds and an exhale for 4 seconds. Start by exhaling, just let it all go. And now inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep going on that nice long inhale and exhale pacing for the next few breaths. And I am going to begin standing because as we move to the mat, the end of the practice is the idea is that we are prepared for sleep. And so this might be something that you do next to your bed rather than necessarily at your yoga mat. And so begin standing and just stand and practice those long, slow breaths, particularly the exhales, as you start to roll your shoulders to the right, to the left, roll your neck to the right, to the left, excuse me. So you're dropping your ear towards your shoulder, getting a nice long side stretch down either side. And imagine, if you would, just visualize that all the tension that you perhaps have carried around throughout the day is just sinking out of your body through your toes. Try to be barefoot if you can, or you could be in your socks. And then also with your neck, forward, backward flexion, like little baby standing cat-cow, just with your neck. As you drop your chin to your neck and as you lift your chin toward the sky, a little forward, backward flexion of the neck. And then roll the shoulders. So you're going to scrunch one shoulder up toward the ear and then relax it down toward the earth. Just create some little figure eights here with the shoulders. And now switch directions, forward figure eights with the shoulders. Stay with those long, slow exhales. The idea here with this practice is not that we're warming up the body, but that we're just releasing and relaxing from whatever you were up to today. And so the idea isn't to build a sweat or to get your heart rate up. Everything is about slowing it down. Step your feet a nice comfortable distance apart. It's not a wide leg fold, but have a soft bend in the knees. And then what I want you to do is just hang over your legs. And so take a soft bend in the knees. This isn't straight legs. So just hang over the legs here for a moment. I'll show you from the side. Slip your hands into your elbows and just let your upper body hang from your low back. And maybe sway side to side. Nod your head yes. Shake your head no. Another nice thing about doing these movements and these stretches near your bed is that you have access to a pillow that you could use as a bolster. That's going to be really helpful for a few of these poses. I do recommend that you grab hold of either a pillow or one of these decorative throw pillows or a cushion from your couch or something like that. Relax your neck, relax your shoulders. All right, now move to your mat and have a seat. And just lie down on your back for a moment. Don't worry about your pillow just yet. Lie down on your back for a moment. Rest your hands on your belly, and let's take it through 10 nice deep belly breaths, coming back to the longer exhale. So inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. I think I said 5 breaths. Now what I want you to do is bend the left knee and plant the left foot on the earth. You always have the option to just do what I just said, or if you want to stack a couple pillows underneath just the left knee so that it can be relaxed in this bent position. And now focus on the right leg for a moment. Have the right leg out straight, and then just pause for a moment, flex the foot as though you could stand, as though you're standing. And so your ankle, your knee, your hip, and your shoulder all straight in one line. And believe it or not, this right here is a little bit of a stretch for your hip flexor. And so just pause for a moment here, breathe into that right hip flexor, and then maintaining the flexion of that right foot, I want you to rotate your hip in its socket, your whole leg in its socket, excuse me. So imagine your femur head turning out to the right, turning inward to the left. You're externally and internally rotating your whole leg. This is a very subtle movement, but just pay attention here to how perhaps your whole body, or the movement of your hip, the rotation in its socket, might perhaps be felt in your low back. What muscles are working to rotate your leg in its socket, and try to relax the need to use your abdominals to rotate the leg. Just gently rotating, externally and internally rotating. All right, now let's switch to the other side. So maybe you move your pillow beneath your right leg now, so you have a soft bend in the right knee. And now relax the left leg down onto the earth. Pause here for a moment. Flex the left foot, and so you're pointing your toes toward the sky. You're really active down the front of the leg, and now we're rotating once again, externally and internally rotating the leg in its socket. Stay with those long, slow breaths again. And whether you're lying on your bed right now or you're on the floor next to your bed, either way, just make sure you're nice and comfortable throughout these poses. Sometimes yoga is all about exploring our limits and finding areas of challenge and breathing through a challenging stretch or a challenging pose. But when we are using our practice to down-regulate and just get a feel-good moving practice before we drop off to sleep, it is not about exploring your limits. It's all about just nourishing movement and staying with the breath. All right, so set the pillow off to the side for a moment and just hug the knees to the chest. And as you hug the knees to the chest, your tailbone comes off the earth and your low back is going to press either into your mat or into your bed, your mattress, and just gently roll side to side. And if it's comfortable for you, try pulling your knees wide, grab hold of the outsides of your feet, and come into a happy baby here on your back. Nice stretch for the low back. From happy baby, let's take a couple sets of figure 4. So a reclined figure 4, it's kind of like pigeon pose, but you're not putting a lot of body weight on your knee as you rotate the hip out to the side. And so you've got your right ankle parked over the left knee here. And as you pull the left knee toward the face, you're getting a nice stretch in your outer hip. You can, of course, pause this video if a stretch feels particularly great and you want to spend more time in that stretch. I'm going to switch sides here. Cross the left ankle over the right knee. Reclined figure four. And release back to center. Bring the knees stacked over the hips and your shins are parallel with the earth. What I want you to do is we're going to take a very gentle supported twist here. You can grab hold of your pillow and set it off by your right hip. What you're going to do is lower the knees off to the right side. Your knees are stacked here, and so this isn't so much about an intense twist here. It's just maybe a nice gentle stretch for the side waist. And then if it's comfortable for you to turn your chin over your left shoulder, and here we are in a gentle spinal twist. Bring it back to center. Move your pillow to the other side alongside your left hip here. Start with your knees stacked over your hips. Your shins are parallel to the earth and we're dropping the knees off to the left as the gaze goes out to the right. And now bring it back to center. Next, what I want you to do is take your pillow and you're gonna tuck it up underneath your shoulder blades here. And my pillow is a little bit tall for my torso right now, so I'm actually gonna try to tuck it under and fold it in half. But what you're going to do is have the pillow directly underneath your shoulder blades to the point that you're able to create a nice gentle back bend for the upper back. I like to bend my knees so that I take a little bit of pressure off my hip flexors and my low back here. But the idea here is that my shoulders, your shoulders, are rolling toward the earth and making contact with the earth as the pillow presses your rib cage up toward the sky. This is a really delightful chest opener, particularly if you've spent any amount of time hunching over a cell phone or a laptop or a steering wheel today. Chances are you were rolling your shoulders forward and practicing bad posture at some point today. It's okay, we all do it, but that's why a reclined chest opener like this at the end of the day is going to feel so relaxing and so life-giving as you prepare to sleep. And so one thing to really think about, you can also capture this sensation anytime you're just lying down on your bed by pressing the back of your head into the mattress and then sliding your shoulder heads down and away from your head, or down and away from your head, so that you create this same rotation so the tops of the shoulders come under the chest here. And then I like to goalpost my arms so my arms are out by my sides. And we're just going to hang out here for a few breaths as long as this is feeling good for you. This is a wonderful, way to close out your practice. If you ever are just here in this reclined chest opener and you feel really bored, here's a little bonus you can do. Take your hand and rub your belly in a clockwise position. I kid you not. Your intestines and your colon, particularly the lower part of your digestive tract, are designed to go up your right side, across the middle, and then down your descending colon on the left side. And if you give your belly a rub in a clockwise position, you are helping encourage your digestive system along from the outside. Why not help it along? Another thing you can do while you're here in this reclined chest opener is to give yourself a little bit of a facial massage. Take your fingers and maybe you just press along the, I don't even know the name of this, the bone around your eyes. So just take your two fingers and just press, press, press around the rim of this bone that's around your eyes. Nice acupressure here. And then maybe press your way up to your hairline. And press just a little line along your hairline, down your temples, across the front of your ears, and then down to your jaw. Maybe give your jaw just a little bit of love. Walk your fingertips around. And then finish out by walking your fingertips up your nose, and then maybe one more time around your eyes. Facial massage. If that's not something you've done before, then maybe that's something that you could add to your evening routine. Just takes a few moments and can really result in some good relaxation. Stay with your long, slow breaths, particularly the exhales. All right, and now if you're ready to take the pillow out from underneath your upper back, just set the pillow off to the side. Maybe you put it underneath your head. There we go. That's what I'm going to do. And if you're ready to find some stillness here, I'm going to talk you through a brief total body meditation. This won't take very long, but it's just a body scan, a great opportunity to travel your way through your body, starting with the soles of the feet and ending with the crown of the head. And as you hold each part of your body in your mind's eye, perhaps you experience a moment of gratitude and a moment to relax that body part. And once we are complete, just drop your way off into a restful night's sleep. So close your eyes for a moment and take a moment to bring your awareness, become mindful of your toes, and relax your toes. Relax the soles of your feet, your ankles, your calves, your knees, your inner thighs, your outer thighs, your hips, your low belly, your diaphragm, your chest, your shoulders, your elbows, your wrists, the palms of your hands, your fingertips, your neck, the top of your neck where it meets your skull, your ears, your jaw. Relax your eyebrows, your forehead, and the crown of your head. Stay here as long as you are comfortable and enjoy a restful and relaxing night's sleep. Thank you for joining me. Good night.